today is an announcement video. What? Yeah. Over the past couple years, I've been partaking in a month-long readathon, but this year it is changing. And I was also invited to be one of the kind of hosts, if you will. I am a guild master. So this year I get to do it, and I'm the only YouTuber on the team, so the video goes here. So this readathon is going to be an all year long readathon. It is called Guildathon, formerly known as Finish a Series-a-thon, because the entire premise of this readathon is to finish the series on your shelf. And if you saw my series video, you know I've got a lot of those. That is what we are doing. We are doing Guildathon. There are 6 guilds you can choose to participate in, and this readathon is mostly going to be done on Discord. So there will be a link in the description to join the Discord, where you can then go and investigate more about Guildathon, learn all of the ins and outs, pick your guild, and it'll be super fun. It is starting January 1st, and it's running all the way to December 31st, 2023. You guys understand how a year works, but you know, in case you're watching this video in like 20,074 or something, this was way back in the archives of 2020. Well, this video 2022, but the readathon was 2023. I mean, you can still do it at any year. There's nothing really holding you back from taking all of the idea and just recycling it every single year. So yeah, anyway, so what is Guildathon? What is this taking place? How does this work? Let me explain. So the original creator of this is Bookstagrammer Blood Rose Books, also known as Angel of Darkness on the Discord. That's what you'll see, who is actually like the head high guildmaster. Roselia is also what she's known as, and we are in the land of Anovia. So these guilds come together from across the land every year to talk about their spoils of war and all the monsters that you have defeated. There will be several fun monster-themed events throughout the year that you will slay by reading books. It's a little bit D&D, okay? It's a little bit LARPing that we're doing here. And I'm very unfamiliar with both of those concepts, so I am obviously the perfect choice to explain everything to you guys. So High Guildmaster Roselia will be overseeing pretty much the entirety of the readathon. However, you do have 6 guild masters, whichever one you choose to, that you will report for duty to. Don't end on a preposition. What the hell? Who are the guild masters? Where can you follow them? Number 1, we have Kat, which you can follow Kat here. And Kat is the guild master of Blackthorn, the ones who roam the woods at night, learning its secrets and blending in amongst the shadows. And next up we have Annie. And Annie is the leader of Lily Blossom, gardeners who grow things from flowers to our plentiful food, alongside our healers and teachers whose blessings are shared among us all. And next up we have Anissa, and you can follow Anissa over here. And Anissa is the guildmaster of Powerful Pearl, the strong military of our people who protect us, train hard, and stand strong against anything that comes our way. And then we have Sweet Caroline. I'm sorry, you knew I was probably gonna do it, but you can follow Caroline over here. And Caroline is the guildmaster of A Curious Flame, the blacksmiths and the arts. They forge the weapons that keep us protected, along with the passion of the arts. And then we have Crumpled Page Books. You can follow her over here. And she is the guildmaster of Ocean's Might, the ones who know the waters of the land by the back of their hand, the ones bred of sea salt and have a calling for the open waters. And then you get me. Hopefully you're already following me, but if not, these are my other social medias you can follow me at. And I am the guildmaster of Storm's Rage. We are the weather masters who study magic high up in the towers in the mountains, mastering magic old and new. I apologize. Whichever guild you join has their own specific set of prompts to complete throughout the year. You can complete them multiple times, because if you're like me and you read almost 200 books a year, you know, 11 prompts isn't really gonna get me much else. But also there will be special events throughout the year. There will be monster battles and seasonal events and fun things. So definitely you have to join the Discord. Obviously this whole readathon will be run on Discord to find out what those special events are. I'll try to also like announce them like here on YouTube or on the Instagram. All of us Guildmasters should be trying to announce them on various ways that you can retrieve said information. Like I said before, there are a couple ways to get points for your guild. And the first one is, of course, dealing with series. So for every prompt you complete, that is 5 points. But for every series you complete, you get 15 points along with a point for every book in that series. So editing queue here. It's actually 1 point in the series except the first book. So if you're doing Ember in the Ashes, there's 4 books in the series. You don't count the first book, so you get an extra 3 points. So you would get a total of 18 points, not 19. Don't count the first book in your series. Cool. Now, if that series is ongoing, but you've read up to as far as is published, you get 10 points. Cool. Makes sense there. Awesome. What are some ways you can figure out which guild you best belong to? Well, number one, you can just go for the one that sounds the coolest, obviously. It's mine. We also have team colors, which you can see on the banners that were presented before, like my team, purple and gray, because we're magic and storms. And also I'm ace. And you can also look at the prompts and see which ones you're most capable of completing. So what are those prompts? Let's look at Thorn first. What are all the hand movements? I'm very Super Sentai right now. So there are 11 prompts for each guild. Prompt number 1 for Blackthorn is Within the Shadows, a black or dark colored cover. Prompt number 2, Death Walks. It has a death in the book. Prompt number 3, Assassin's Training, features assassins. Prompt number 4, Thief! Steal a book from someone else's TBR. Prompt number 5, What was that sound? Read a thriller, mystery, or spooky book. Prompt number 6, Study in the dark. Read a dark academia or such like book. Prompt number 7, A walk in the woods. It takes place in or near forest/woods. Prompt number 8, Kill it! Finish a book or series that you've been putting off finishing. Prompt number 9, Scaredy Cat. Read a book that intimidates you. Prompt number 10, Villains. Read a book that features a villain or morally gray character. And the final prompt, Stealth Mode. Read a book you keep forgetting to. Lily's Blossom, here are your prompts. Prompt number 1, A Walk in the Gardens, a nature-themed book inside it or on the cover. Prompt number 2, Calm and Lighthearted, a light, happy fluff of a book. Prompt number 3, Study time, but a light academic aesthetic. Prompt number 4, Delicate Petals, a cover that is white or has white on the cover. Prompt number 5, Innocence. Read a book that has innocent characters or an innocent part of the theme. Prompt number 6, Rebirth. Read a thrifted book to give it new light and life. Prompt number 7, Heal. Read a book involving mental health or disability. Prompt number 8, Take a break. Read a short book. Prompt number 9, Beautiful penmanship. Read a poetry book. Prompt number 10, Youthful days. Read a middle grade book. And prompt 11, Focus and relaxation. Listen to an audiobook. All right, there you go, Lily's Blossom. Those are your prompts. Now on to Powerful Pearl. Prompt number 1, Iridescence. Read a colorful cover book. Prompt number 2, That's a Beauty. Read a book with your favorite color on it. Prompt number 3, By the Gods. Read a book with gods or godlike characters in it. Prompt number 4, Fancy Folk. Read a book with royalty characters. Prompt number 5, Military Advancement. Read a book featuring war or politics. Prompt number 6, Quest Time. Read a book featuring a quest or an adventure. Prompt number 7, Medals of Every Color. Read a book that features diverse representation. Prompt number 8, Wings and Things. Read a book featuring fae creatures. Prompt number 9, Must Protect. Read a book featuring any kind of creature on the cover or in the book. Prompt number 10, Stand Strong. Read an intimidating or really big book. And the final prompt for Power Pearl is, we are the Knights of the Round Table, and we will dance if we are able. Read a calm or funny, lighthearted books or series. All right, next up we have Curious Flame. Here are your prompts. Prompt number 1, Crimson Robes. Read a book with a red cover. Prompt number 2, Turn Up the Heat. Read a romance. Prompt number 3, beautiful illustration. Read a book with pictures in it or beautiful illustrations within the book. Graphic novel counts. Prompt number 4, Through the Fire and Flames. Read a book that you really want to, or finish a series that you really want to. Prompt number 5, technicality. Read a book that is sci-fi or features advanced technology. Prompt number 6, you're in a musical. Read a book that features music. Prompt number 7, dance among the flames. Go to your social media, scroll through it until you hit a book that is on your TBR. Prompt number 8, got burned. Read a second chance author. Prompt number 9, heat of the moment. Read a book that's on a spinner wheel. You're gonna put a spinner wheel together, put a bunch of books on it, and spin the wheel. Prompt number 10, quench your thirst. Reread a comfort book or series. And your final prompt is alloy. Find a new book or series that covers 2 of your favorite tropes. On to Ocean's Might. Here are your prompts. Prompt number 1, rough waters. Read an intimidating book. Prompt 2, ocean waves. Read a book set in the sea or by the sea. Prompt number 3, pirates. Read a book featuring pirates. Prompt number 4, cerulean sea. Read a book that has a blue cover. Prompt number 5, rogue wave. Random number, generate your TBR and whatever it generates you read. Prompt number 7, where's the loot? Take a book off of someone else's TBR. Prompt number 8, monsters of the deep. Read a book featuring monsters. Prompt number 9, shipwrecked. Read a book featuring a survival story of any kind. It can be apocalyptic, it can be like lost somewhere, any kind of that. As long as there's survival in it, you get it. Prompt number 9, part of the ship, part of the crew. Buddy read with someone. Prompt number 10, a sea shanty. Listen to an audiobook. And your final prompt is, do you got the booty? You do! Read your most recent acquisition. All right, I know this is the guild you've all been waiting for. Here is Storms Rage's prompts. Prompt number 1, cloudy skies. Read a book with a gray cover. I will also count silver. That's fine. If it's shiny, it's fine. Because then it's like lightning. Okay. Prompt number 2, magic reigns supreme, set in a magical world or with characters who can do magic of some sort. Prompt number 3, weather the storm, get through or push through a book you have been putting off. Prompt number 4, archival tome, read the longest book on your TBR. Or whichever one is the next if you do this prompt multiple times. Prompt number 5, teamwork, read a book featuring friendship or found family. Prompt number 6, school time. Read a book featuring a school. Prompt number 7, stand your ground. Read an intimidating book. Prompt number 8, study break. Listen to an audiobook. Prompt number 9, feed the brain. Read a non-fiction or a fiction related to modern times. Prompt number 10, seasons come and go. Read a seasonal read. And the final prompt is The Tempest. Use any method of chaos to decide your next prompt. You can dice roll, you can random number generate, you can blind pick, whatever you want. Let the fates decide. And those are all the prompts. Woohoo! If that helps you pick out which guild you will be joining Storm's Rage, go onto the Discord with the link in the description, and you can go to the guild choosing and select the emoji. Just tap on that emoji of whichever one you'll be joining, and you're part of said guild, and then more information will be brought to you guys come January 1st on the official guild choosing day. On January 1st, there will be kickoff reading sprints and events, so if you're not too, out of spirits from the New Year's Eve festivities, come join us for reading sprints and fun shenanigans and any Q&A if you have any questions about Guildathon. That's where we will be answering them. All right, I think I've covered everything. Other questions can be found in the Discord, so go tap on that link and join us for a year of reading and finishing the series on our shelves. Series on our shelves, yeah, series on our shelves. We're gonna finish reading all the stuff on our shelves. Well, maybe not me, because I have a lot, but maybe you will. All right, kitties, that is it for Litmus. I'm gonna go now. See you tomorrow. Bye. exciting. Someone also had a bath. I don't know if you can tell. She's still a little bit wet. But she doesn't want to deal with the hairdryer anymore. 6 guilds. Oh my god, how many guilds are there? The ones, would you not tear up my script? Thank you. How are you gonna pick a guild? You can obviously, blah 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 blah. The prime. So those are all the guilds. Can't talk. She wants my script. She is probably going to bite me when I reveal these papers. Oh, well, oh, well, oh, well, oh. 5 military advancement. Prompt number 20 is the. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I'm sorry.